30-06 John here, and today what I want to talk about is the Remington 360 Buckhammer, the Winchester 400 Legend, and what hasn't been said about these new cartridges. Keep listening, and I hope you enjoy the video. From what I know, Henry went to Remington to develop a cartridge so that Henry can get into the states that have a straight-walled deer hunting cartridge. The 350 Legend was becoming popular. And Remington and Henry, they came up with this cartridge. It's so simple that it's amazing that it wasn't done earlier. They took a 30-30 case or a 38-55 case. They necked it to 35 caliber, straight-walled it, and they put the tried and true 35 Remington bullet in it. It looks like the 360 Buckhammer will be a little bit faster shooting than the 35 Remington. Still a very effective cartridge. Of course, Henry is going to be making lever-action rifles for it. Also a single-shot rifle. And they're fine firearms. I'm not particularly know how accurate they are, but they'll certainly be accurate enough, plenty accurate enough to go deer hunting out to over 200 yards. There is a chart of common lever action cartridges and their maximum average pressure in PSI. The 30-30 runs at 42,000 PSI. 35 Remington, a very mild 33,500 PSI. The highest cartridge that was chambered in a lever action and it didn't succeed was a 308 Marlin Express at 47,500 PSI. The 360 Buckhammer is running at a very hot 50,000 PSI. That's probably the hottest lever action cartridge for that style of lever action that I know of. And there's some questions if Henry is going to specially heat treat the receiver, or the actions could always handle that type of pressure. It's something to be aware of, that the Buckhammer is going to be running at a very high pressure for that style of lever action. Let's talk about the 400 Legend. The first question I have to ask is why. They have the 350 Legend, introduced it a few years ago. Seems to be fairly popular. So why come out with a cartridge, all new case, sort of a weird bullet diameter for a rifle, and it sort of doesn't make sense to me. This screen is from Outdoor Life magazine's website. In it they say, but the 350 has one small weakness. It's, well, small. In the hands of an accurate shooter, it kills with surgical precision, and out to 200 yards, it's more than any whitetail can handle. Some hunters wanted a round with greater authority. Unfortunately, at the time, the only options was the graceful 350 or the brutal 450. There was no happy medium. The 350 Legend must be the only 35 cartridge in existence that people think it's small. The 35 Wayland, the 358 Winchester are great cartridges. The 35 Remington is a great brush cartridge, been killing deer and black bear for over 100 years. So saying that the 350 Legend is small or too small, that doesn't sound right to me. Even the 357 Magnum is a pretty capable round for deer out to 100 yards. I've been reading that a lot of people really use their 350 Legend. They take a lot of deer with them. But there's a few reports of people having poor performance. And I'm wondering if some people are using training ammo, plinking ammo, like this full metal jacket ammunition, instead of a good quality hunting bullet. A lot of people think it doesn't make a difference. It makes a difference. So that brings us to the 400 Legend. I think Winchester brought this out just because they kept hearing a little bit too many stories about the 350 Legend not working correctly. I think people were using target or plinking ammo. And I think some ammo manufacturers don't quite have the correct way of building bullets of a .355 diameter for hunting, going over 2,000 feet per second. I think there's some bullet issues there. And the 400 Legend is just a bigger diameter, so it's more forgiving of that stuff. Information from Winchester's website. They say that it has 20% less recoil than a 450 Bushmaster. That's still a lot of recoil, so this is going to recoil a lot more than a 350 Legend. More energy than a 30-30, 25% more energy than a 350 Legend, with greater penetration. You know, the market for these straight-walled cases was supposed to be just limited to deer hunting states that had the straight-wall limitation. I'm not sure where they think the market is going for these cartridges. I don't think it's that big. You got deer, you got black bear, and that's about it. Chart that I made up, what I think the advantages and disadvantages of each. This is based on a lever action rifle by Henry and a bolt action rifle made by either Winchester, Ruger, or Savage, or Mossberg. For cost, the rifle is going to be cheaper for the 400 Legend. Henry lever actions are $800, $900, almost $1,000. So you could get a bolt action rifle a lot cheaper than that. The recoil is going to be the same. It's definitely going to be more than a 350 Legend, but both cartridges are going to have about the same recoil. Proven, it's what I think. You know, the 360 Buckhammer, it's using the same bullet that Remington's been making for I don't know how long, over 50 years. And it's been killing deer and black bear for a long time. The case is just a necked up, blown out 30-30. The 400 Legend is sort of a new case. It's a new bullet diameter also, so they have to work out any bugs on a good quality hunting bullet in that diameter. You can't use a pistol bullet. They're not going to work going over 2,000 feet per second. Accuracy, that's going to go to the 400 Legend with a bolt action rifle. You know, lever action rifles can be very accurate, but a bolt action rifle is, on average, will be more accurate. Reloading ease, you know, like I said, the 360 Buckhammer is based off the 30-30 case or the 38-55 case, so the cases are actually easy to make. The bullets, there's a lot of people that are using .358 diameter cast lead bullets in their rifles. That's pretty common. The 400 Legend, the cases, you can't make that out of anything, to my knowledge, easy or common. And also the bullet diameter, you know, you have to wait for the manufacturers to come out with bullets. You might be able to find the correct diameter cast a hard cast lead bullet, but that's, you know, that's going to be, you have to make sure they're going to be hard cast and gas checked to get them going up over 2,000 feet per second. Anyhow, that's all that I have for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.